Hello and welcome to The Final Whistle, the show that covers UCLAN's teams in the Bucks League and competitions. I'm Alan Martin, and today in the studio I'm joined by second-year sports journalist student Chris Coates. To kick off the season, let's take a look at the men's football. After finishing third last season, the first team got off to a flyer by beating Bangor First by 3-1. Our team was down at the UCLAN Sports Arena and caught 2 of UCLAN's goals. So Chris, seemed to be the standout player from the team there was the Spanish maestro Adrian Garcia.
Yeah, I mean, just look at the goal. It was from some distance, wasn't it? It was a cracking effort. I think, you know, it was a bit like a Xabi Alonso type effort, wasn't it, really?
It definitely was, and obviously, the guys did finish third last season. Good start to this year. They'll obviously be looking to improve from what they did last year.
Yeah, I mean, last season they finished a bit on a disappointing note because they couldn't field the team the last game, and they had a loss and a draw before that, which really pushed them out of contention. I think they'll be looking to be in the mix for promotion this season, I think.
After the game, we managed to catch up with captain Jamie Wynn.
3-1 victory today. You must be pleased with your start to the season.
Oh yeah, that's all I wanted. 3 points today. To win 3-1. Probably should have kept the clean sheet at the end, but all the lads worked hard today. We deserved the 3 points.
Any standout performances from your point of view?
No, everyone today. Everyone was on the ball. He took his goal well. He's been out injured. I'm happy with that. The defence, really, I'd call it a clean sheet because we didn't deserve to concede that one.
Yeah.
So we were solid at the back, midfield, tireless, wingers up and down. Can't ask for more than that.
Adrian scored an absolutely fantastic goal, didn't he?
No, he's our little Spaniard, isn't he? We call him Xabi. It's a bit like Alonso. So I expected that from him, to be fair.
You've got Chester next week. Do you expect to get all 3 points on that occasion?
If we play like that or kick on from that, definitely. But Chester have come down from the higher division than us, so I'm expecting them to be a solid side. So we've got to go there with our A game to bring back the points.
And what's your main aim for the season? Do you think you can win the league?
But it's my third year going for it now, and the last 2 we've come runners up, and the teams have been on par, and I think we deserve to win them the last twice. But hopefully, with a bit of luck this year, third time lucky, we can get it done.
In the other football results, the men's second and fifth teams both got wins. The fourth drew, while the third suffered an away loss. But it was the women's team who stood out this week with an impressive 8-1 victory over Bangor First. So it looks like the girls definitely are setting the bar high for the upcoming season.
Yeah, I mean, 8-1, it's a great win, isn't it? I mean, the only real negative point is the 1 goal they conceded, and even that, I mean, probably shouldn't have been a goal. I mean, the referee maybe should have ruled it out. It was from a corner as well, so it's a set piece. I mean, but they've got some players in great form. The Oatley scored a hat-trick, France got 4, so I mean, at the end of the day, they're in good form. They've got good players, so they should do well. Is
there maybe a chance of complacency coming in? The fact that they've had such a big win in the first game that they might be a little bit too overconfident?
I mean, that's something the coaches got to look at, really, haven't they? But I shouldn't think so. I mean, they're a good team, and I think with players in that sort of form, confidence begets more confidence. Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, so I think they should do all right.
There were mixed results for our netball girls. The first suffered a 47-62 loss away at Liverpool John Moores, and the thirds won by 51 points to 4 against Cumbria Thirds, while the seconds lost at home to Manchester Met Fourths. We were at the Sir Tom Finney Sports Centre and caught some highlights from the seconds game. Joining us now in the studio is Rachel McIntyre, vice captain of the women's seconds team. So, Rachel, what did you make of the game itself?
Well, I think we came out really strong. I mean, we're a new team, so all the girls really, their attitude was great, which is what we want.
And obviously, with you being a new team, is that kind of the reasons why maybe you didn't gel as quickly as you would have hoped to?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, we've only had a couple practices together, really. Some sequences were working really well and the game was flowing a lot, but obviously we needed just a bit more work together.
You've got a big game next week as well against John Moores. Unfortunately, lost to them last season, so you'll be hoping for a bit of a revenge this week.
Yeah, definitely. Last season it was a bit of a must-win match, and unfortunately we didn't make it. But this season we're definitely hoping for a win.
Well, good luck for the rest of the season. Good luck next week as well, and thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
In other sports, it was a good day for UClan. The badminton teams were unbeaten. In hockey, only the men's seconds missed out on a win, and we also had big victories in tennis and table tennis. But the biggest result from this week's opening fixtures was in rugby league, where UClan beat Chester First 66-6 at the UClan Sports Arena. Cracking result for the guys, massive win. Seems to be they're going to be the team that everyone needs to beat this year.
Yeah, I mean, last season they finished second and they sort of led the way in terms of UClan sports teams. And I mean, it's definitely realistic that they should be looking to go up this season, I think. And with players in form, like, I mean, Melling got 5 tries, you know what I mean? So they should be looking to go up.
Coach Jamie Acton was speaking to Frequency Radio a week or two ago, and he mentioned the fact that because he played for Lee Centurions, they won the grand final the other week, that he's going to try and instill his experience and bring it into the UClan side. And going from that result, it seems like things are working well.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, with that sort of background, it's gonna lift them all a little bit, you know what I mean? And obviously, from the result 66-6, I mean, they've went out there and they've absolutely killed them. It's given them a lot of confidence, obviously.
The Ultimate Frisbee team, the Spinners, deserve a mention, as they won all 3 of their fixtures to clinch the West Coast Cup. So a big congratulations goes out to them, and you can learn all about Ultimate Frisbee and our new show, Introducing Sport, which will be available early next week. Well, that's all we have time for today. Thanks to Chris for joining us. I'm Alan Martin, and that was the final whistle.